Yeah.
It's kind of, what ain't late, but I know everybody enjoyed this beautiful weather today, especially for February.
Man, this weather is looking beautiful and beautiful by the day, but we are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Man,
So you already know what that means. You can get snow tomorrow.
snowed in, and it, would you say, just not even a little?
Yeah, type deal. Type deal. It definitely can happen. But one thing I can say, we ain't really been having no bad, winters. It's snow. Um, a lot of the snow that we've really been getting has been like
Sweep
2, 3,
away.
5 inches.
Yeah, something you could just sweep
Yeah.
away that's just gonna melt in the morning.
Yeah, I remember walking to school in like 20 feet of snow.
Both fields. Ain't that how the story went?
Yeah, type thing. But with that being said, we got the new thing going on. Eyes from the streets. What Eyes bringing from the streets is how we start off this podcast.
We
What you got?
I got some beautiful stuff, like something from here, and we got some stuff that's been going United States wide. But we're gonna start off with the home front first.
To Racine County now, where tonight we learned from Mount Pleasant police about
a sweatshop or something like that, or close to it. But they ended up getting busted, and you know what? Straight from us, got the foot. We most definitely gonna show you
Let's see what's going on.
To Racine County now, where tonight we learned from Mount Pleasant police about a massive organized retail theft at Ulta Beauty in Mount Pleasant, worth of tens of thousands of dollars. Officers arrested 2 men in their 30s from Cuba. Police responded to the store for reports of a man who was shoplifting. Officers later located the men and their vehicle and arrested them. Listen to this. Officers found 338 cologne and perfume bottles, 162 pairs of athletic shoes, 41 designer handbags, 13 Adidas tracksuits, and 9 luggage sets, all worth a combined total of $48,000. The 2 men are in the Racine County Jail facing multiple felony retail theft charges, and one of the men was wanted by U.S. Customs officials.
Well, I don't think they should get hit with them tracksuits. Who's really wearing them tracksuits?
Man, look at here. That's time. That's all I'm going to say. $100 was a ticket.
They the reason Walmart closed down. Like they hit that one.
Man, dang. I'm gonna say what everybody that's watching this and that probably seen that's black is going to say. Where the fuck was they at when I needed something?
Man, shit, especially during Valentine's Day, all that perfume and cologne and shit in the bags. Like they said that was all designer. So they was walking around with like Coach and all of the type of shit. And the tracksuits, they could just kept it. I don't know what's up with foreign people in tracksuits.
I don't know. Everybody like Adidas tracksuits, man. them is actually coming back.
The tracksuits.
Believe it or not. The Adidas tracksuits.
Are you going to put on the tracksuit?
They are coming back. I would.
You would?
Actually, I would. I'll put them on with a pair of one of my Adidas.
Yeah, they're probably for like a 90s party.
The only thing I hate is, I don't keep up with the Joneses or the Feds or nothing else out here. But I probably would still rock the Adidas jumpsuit.
You got to put the whole gold rope in the you got to wear the whole thing.
I got to fake them.
Oh.
Fake people link. I'll rock it.
Hey, but
I put that fake one on quick.
I wonder how much they was charging people for that stuff, though. Because they thinking, store retail. So with them having all that on the street,
they probably got a store and selling it for retail.
Oh shit! So they was really coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Actuality, them motherfuckers was probably selling it over retail.
Think so?
They had their own store. They probably selling it over retail.
And they was in Racine, so they probably they said fuck that 7 Mile right down the street, but you ain't got to go there. We right here. Right.
What else you got coming from the street?
All right. We're going to hit you with, we're going to the lady. For some odd reason, this black woman decided that she wanted to teach her daughter how to do some waxing.
Of the vagina area.
The vagina area, instead of just like doing the legs and stuff like that. And she's about to get hit some nice time, but we got somebody who wants to talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're not supposed to call people stupid, but this is stupid as hell. This lady done got herself arrested for posting pictures of her daughter, her 5-year-old daughter, doing Brazilian waxes on women. She done did about 24 of them. I understand growing up in a family business. I grew up in a family business. You understand? But my daddy didn't let me embalm bodies when I was 5. My mama didn't let me do that. You understand? When you 5 years old, you supposed to be taking out trash, sweeping, vacuuming. That's what you supposed to be doing. You not supposed to be doing. First of all, you gotta get a license to do that. What's wrong with y'all? And then on top of the fact that the baby ain't had no gloves on, ain't had no mask, you don't know who these people are for real. And what kind of person, I say, that the customers need to go to jail too. What kind of person would pull their pants down or expose themselves to a child? Why would you, why in the hell, and I know some of y'all say, well, it's not sex, that's they in there for a whole nother reason. You not supposed to be showing your cootie monkey to nobody, not no damn child. But see, y'all don't know no better because y'all get naked in front of y'all damn kids. You don't know that you're not supposed to be naked in front of kids. We live in a world now where people don't know that they're not supposed to pull their ass out in front of children for no reason at all. Damn baby, 5 years old. She better know how to take out trash. You done taught her how to snatch hair off of these cootie monkeys. What's wrong with you? Some of y'all ain't got no business having kids, let alone being around somebody else's kids. Come on, man. You got to know better than that. Now your ass fighting charges. It's just like my boy Marvin Hunter always say, comedian Marvin Hunter, shout out to him. He always say, the stupid shall be punished. Stupid as hell.
So what type of charges is it? I know she gonna have to register. And I think everybody else, they're going to make them register too.
They're going to make her stripper off of this?
Yeah. That's,
I think so. But, I mean, I think they're going to get her for like child endangerment.
Because of the chemicals? Or?
No, just because, like he just said, you can't have somebody exposing someone in front of you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's the whole thing. Like, you don't know what her mental is going to be later on. She's probably going to feel like she can expose her. So where anybody should be able to expose themselves to each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She don't know. How do you know that she has the mental capacity to understand it's just business?
You know, you're telling her so to stick.
Because I know they're going to most definitely hit them with at least a sexual assault.
I taught my daughter and my son how to do shirts and glasses.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to teach them how to be of a service, but not that type of show. Like to me, like you said,
girl could wax the arm. If you wanted to teach her, wax the arm, wax the leg. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's like almost, you know what I'm saying, doing it in decent exposure, but on your own child. Like she should not be even.
No, it was a couple of people who showed up and let that little girl do it.
That's what I'm saying.
About 25 that she said.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess my issue is this: they're not really gonna trip on them. They tripping off of her, off the mother, because why would you expose your kid to that type of situation?
To a whole bunch of monkeys. You don't know what them chicks have between their legs.
Exactly.
Yeah. She touching all down there. What if that glove would have broken? You would have gave your daughter herpes life or something.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of things that could have happened to her. Somebody beat up.
Somebody chiming in.
Rita.
Uh-oh.
Troublemaker.
Read that.
What else, sis? We ain't done with Eyes from the Street yet. I think you got one or two more. Eyes, what else you got?
Oh, okay. Now we got the coup de grace. Trump. I don't like that man, but he's the man.
Sneakers?
Man,
are you talking about
the Trump sneakers? Okay. This man got sneakers, and everybody buying them too.
$2,000.
Well,
no, it was $400.
No, they're buying them for $2,000 a feather, bro.
Oh,
Motherfuckers is buying them and reselling them because they are sold out. And there's dumbasses out there that are buying them for $2,100 to $4,100
well,
a pair.
let's see what Shirley King has to say about that.
Ladies and gentlemen. Anybody want to tell me just what in the West hell is going on here? Donald Trump has shoes. He has sneakers now. It's just hilarious. I don't care how you feel about Donald Trump. I don't care. Like, none of that. It's just funny to me that he's selling sneakers. When the last time you seen Donald Trump in a pair of sneakers? We're not even talking about politics. I'm not talking about politics. I ain't talking about January 6th. I'm not talking about none of that. When is the last time you've seen Trump in athletic wear? I could see if he was selling shirts and ties, which he has done. Suits, dress shoes, socks, pocket squares, hell, wigs. But sneakers? You're barking up the wrong tree, Donnie. No, just put it back. Put it back. The people who buy sneakers don't like you. I'm just going to, you got to go somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. Where are we? What's going on? Can we find a political reset button? Let's just start over. Let's start the country over. I'm serious. We gotta go back. Hit the rewind button. Somebody go build a Mayflower, because we just got to go and, you know what I mean? Just let's. How about this? Everybody go back to their nations. Some of y'all gonna have to stay, but either way, I'm tired. This is exhausting. Let's just reset. Okay? Please.
So,
Jocelyn says she definitely needs to be locked up. I'm trying to scroll to all these other lives. Some of y'all, we cannot see y'all comments, unfortunately, if you are not on certain lives. So I'm trying to scroll through and see the different lives and comment to y'all. And Jocelyn, thank you for always checking in. We appreciate you. Go ahead,
Okay. One thing I forgot to do. Shell's birthday is Monday. So I'm saying happy birthday to my wife now. Gotta give her a shout out. It's gonna be a
nice birthday, Shell.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
But let's get to this Trump situation. That man,
we still gotta talk about that nigga.
Yeah, he had to open the wall to let his sweatshop in to get his sneakers in. Because every time a foreigner's making them goddamn shoes. That nigga's sweatshop is cracking.
Look, man. Hey, I'm tell you right now how brilliant this motherfucker is.
He's brilliant because he just got in New York have to pay over $500 million. No, I think it's over $500 million or something like that. Solidified. Now, even if he appealed, he still has to pay
$374 million.
Yeah.
The Trump sneakers just made him $400.
There it is. So he can pay that easy. He
made his money back that he had to pay them.
So
that's quick.
He took Michael Jackson design. He took Michael Jackson design.
Look, Str8 King was right, but he was also wrong. Ain't no black people gonna wear that motherfucker. They did that shit. They did that shit on purpose.
They gonna wear that one.
They got him a shoe, and they got him that shoe like ASAP.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? To pay for these loaders.
I wonder who thought about that, because he didn't think I'm just gonna start making sneakers.
Hold on 1 second. All right, we bring in Rock here.
Rock. This
Hey.
in third. I can't hurt.
You want some Trump sneakers, don't you?
I do.
You do?
I really do. Yes, I do.
No.
Because in the next few years, them shoes is gonna be worth so much money. I want a pair of them. I'm thinking about the investment long term.
Long time, don't put your feet in it, please don't. I think if water hit them motherfuckers just gonna break off. Like them they made
Don't.
some cheaply.
So I gotta touch on that. Hold on. Did you have another?
Oh no, I don't.
So I gotta touch on this, and I'm gonna just add this to eyes on the streets. I'm gonna be like Cool Whip was out there with eyes on the streets, but in the streets of Milwaukee right now, there are, I believe, 2 Ninja Turtles that's floating all around the city. One was
Oh
just
my
out
goodness.
there, the other one's out on the east side. So Leonardo and Michelangelo is floating around, but this picture I'm looking at right now looks like they got this. They look like they got Donatello in the fucking recording booth.
They
So
did.
it must be. I wonder if they got all 4 of the Ninja Turtles floating around through the city of Milwaukee. Is for you to pick it up and somebody put a hashtag on it so they can know the locations of all this. Let's be smart about our shit, man. Let's see where it's floating and how far they gonna go. Because right now, one of them is in the studio.
What is this? What is this all about? Like, what you just take a picture with the Ninja
But
Turtle?
my other thing is, why are y'all taking these Ninja Turtle arms off? Why? Black people, come on, man. It ain't good enough just to. It was some chicks out there twerking on them. I guess he made it. One of them made it to bar 41, and the chicks was out there twerking on it. The other one is doing lift rides.
So wait, the first one they put 2 of them out. The first one they put out, I think somebody stole it. So then they put this. Yeah, they put it. I've been watching it, and they put the second one out. Yeah, they put it out.
Open the fucking goddamn shell. Go ahead, bro.
And
Somebody
then
could
they
have
put
put a shell
the
on Leonardo and took one of his arms.
second one out. They put the second one out, and then somebody took the arm. That thing been in the booth at Potawatomi. It took a ride with somebody. And where is it at now? I don't even know. I gotta track it myself.
Oh, I forgot. I can't show it on that camera. My other camera
these
is down there
turtles?
when I'm showing it.
No, people are just tagging it on Facebook.
Oh,
And
I know I've been seeing it, but I didn't know that was here.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's here. It be in the hood. It be in Burleigh. It was on the south side. If you see it, people just pick it up and just take a picture with it. Take it somewhere and take a picture with it.
He tuned in and he tuned out.
And y'all know the old turtles, the new turtles is girls.
We got Brandon that just chimed in, Mr. 6th District Alderman. Hopefully coming soon.
How's it going?
What's going on, bro?
Brandon, do you have a turtle with you?
Do I have what?
Do you have a turtle? Have you grabbed one of the turtles?
No, I'm not playing that dumb game.
I was last seen on Harbor Point, Glenbrook, out in Brookfield. I mean, not Brookfield, Brown Deer.
This one straight from us gonna do. If we got find one of the turtles, we most definitely doing a podcast with one of the turtles.
Hey,
As the turtle wins at Potawatomi, so this one, I can't see which one this one is. This one look like you got a green bandana, but I'm thinking they had Leonardo and Pato.
hey, I might start my own scavenger hunt though.
Oh, scavenger hunt?
Yep.
What we doing? We gonna do it before Easter? Cause I'm too old to be looking for some eggs, man.
No, it's gonna be no. So I was given the idea by my wife playing that dumb game.
No.
By her trying to talk about finding the turtle. She said I should do a scavenger hunt and involve my campaign with it. And I said, how am I do that?
Gotta be different, bro.
Most definitely.
Gotta be different.
So I think I am gonna do it. To even be in the scavenger, hide everything for the scavenger hunt in 6th District, and to even join the scavenger hunt, you gotta receive these car magnets, put them on the side of your car, and take a picture, post it on your social media. That's how you start.
Yeah.
And then from there, you go looking for the clues. At the end of the scavenger hunt, there'll be a prize.
Yeah. Hey, I still need a lawn poster of it.
Huh?
I still need a long poster.
I'm just joking. I got them.
All right.
I actually got some in the car. Hi, Rock. How you doing?
Hey, good.
I actually got some in the car with me. I can bring out that way.
She made sure her hair was looking luxurious before she came on here.
Hair, eyelash.
She knew she was gonna be in the camera. It was like, don't tell me you gonna see me. You gonna
I don't
She
know.
had before she got on the camera. She had her Cleo braids.
And you know it. It's Black
This
History
is
Month.
lace run on quick. Let me put on that new lace hat. Y'all know about these. Well, I call them wigs cats all day long. Throwing the caps on y'all head. You know, just well as we throw ours on, y'all throw y'all's on too. Gotta make sure ours is all good, straight, snug, and, you know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta make sure y'all baby edges hanging through. Knowing y'all grown and shit and ain't had no baby edges since.
It don't matter.
It
It don't matter. It look good. It look
look
good.
good. It look good. It look most definitely. You did your job. You knew the assignment.
Y'all don't say nothing when Beyonce do it, so look, don't say nothing when we do it. Okay?
Exactly.
If the B can do it, we can do it.
I say something when everybody do it. Rock, you know me well. You know I'm a natural person. I like natural details.
Hi, Sharita.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
I'm beautiful.
That's great.
I don't believe in waking up on an intoxicated night to a face on my pillow and a face looking at me that I don't fucking remember. Like, what the hell? Wait a minute. You ain't you. You need to connect with that pillow, put your face back, and come back to how the hell I'm supposed to remember. So
Listen,
right.
Didn't
Like,
Nick
hold on.
Neal sue old girl for that shit? Or he
No falsifications. That's called falsification.
he divorced her or some shit.
Rock, don't roll your eyes like that, because the only thing you gonna leave on somebody's pillowcase is a caterpillar. When you gonna be
one
crawling,
eyelash. That's okay.
that's
If you
it.
see that woman and she look beautiful, you should automatically assume she may
No,
have some
no, no,
enhancements
no,
on.
no. If she looks like she got enhancements, I'm gonna say you got enhancements. Because a
Yeah.
natural, beautiful woman is gonna be natural. She might have on some mud flaps on her eyes. You know, they can't help it. You know, they got ruffles, have ridges around the hair and stuff. You know, you get all that. Ain't
They
nothing
have
wrong
it.
with a
They
little
just
bit of
choose not
enhancement.
to.
But when you got to put mud pie on top of mud pie on top of mud pie on top of mud pie,
That's a beat right there. If she
hey,
got a
now
beat
that,
on,
hold
you
up,
can
man.
tell somebody got their face beat.
Hey, only motherfucker I seen that have to do that is the ones that play around in the circus. You know
And
what I'm saying?
they got them butt pants now too.
Oh yeah, hey,
Now that's how
hey,
a
hold up, that is, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit. Man, I told you that story about that. But that was funny.
that's false advertising.
This chick pulled her pants down and things. So she felt embarrassed. I'm like, how the hell can you feel embarrassed about something that you put on? You probably didn't think you was gonna get you none, but now here you is, and it's like,
Every time I see one of that, it remind me I'm gonna get you sucker. This voluptuous ass of mine, is it real?
You so slow.
well,
let's bring it in.
let's get down to the nitty gritty and the nuts and bolts of tonight. So I'm reaching out to all y'all in attendance tonight, all y'all that's gonna be tuning in, all y'all that's gonna see this later on. I need y'all to drop all y'all comments because your boy Mr. Cool Whip needs some help right about now because I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm pissed off, and I'm a lot of shit. I ain't gonna even lie. But I've been trying to be right about how I conduct myself and how I go into things. I'm trying to make sure I do shit the right way, which is very hard for black men. And you know, the opposite people, and for those that don't know, I'm gonna put it out there real fucking quick, disclaimer or no claimer or whatever. But anybody that probably think, oh, he be on some racist shit, I don't. If anybody know me, my grandmother white, my auntie white, my cousins is mixed breeds. I mean, my family is all mixed up. So I used to spend a lot of my time up in Stevens Point, the only full-fledged black teenager up there. I used to be in Manitowoc, the only full-fledged black teenager up there. Like, I'm far from it. But if it's bullshit, I'm gonna call it bullshit. I'm gonna call it what it is. That's it. At the end of the day, is every white person racist? Fuck no. No. But some of them, do they have tendencies? Yes, they do. And is some of them full-fledged racist? Yes, they are. But it's picking and choosing on what's what. So now what I want to go to, now that I get this out the way, this bullshit with these charter schools. So let me give you the breakdown of what happened. My son goes to Risen Savior East. They have a main campus and they have an East campus. That's my son right there, Cameron Ewell. My son, y'all, I will show y'all the report card, but it's on my other screen. You can't see it on this screen that's close. But my son is a 3.9 student, honor roll student.
Go,
Been that way
nephew.
for a long time. One thing I know about schools is this: schools want to have the high honor roll students because this look good at the end of the year on how good they're teaching their students.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give y'all a breakdown of this scenario of what happened. My son is a kid. He ain't perfect. Goddamn it, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give us a book on how to raise kids. But I tried to make sure I raised my kids the best way that I possibly could and didn't raise them how the hell I was raised up. Now, when I say that, no disrespect, because I wasn't raised up bad. It's just the choices I made just happened to be not that great. My mama did everything the fuck she could to raise us by herself through that whole time span that she had us. You know what I'm saying? My pops was there, he popped in and out, so I'm not gonna discredit him either. But it was full time my mom. She got up and went to work every goddamn day. Every day. When I say every day, I mean rain, sleet, or snow like the postman. You know what I'm saying? And she walked to the bus stop. She didn't have no car. She still can't drive to this day. But she did everything that she possibly could to make sure we had, not just us, everybody that came to the house.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. That was my mom. You know. So
definitely kept that cookie jar full.
Man.
On top of that refrigerator.
And you wouldn't know, sir. You
Yeah,
wouldn't know. So with that being said, my son goes to school, he does what he's supposed to do. My son has some trauma in his life. I'm not gonna go into depth of that, but I'm gonna just say my son has some nice amount of trauma in his life where he's in therapy, he's dealing with rage issues, stuff to that nature. So this school knows this. This school found this out when they first went to the school because they left Hope Charter School and went to Risen Savior. So Risen Savior East is on 3909 West Clinton Ave. So my son made a mistake at the beginning of the school year. My son did something that all kids do. Kids nowadays have a fucking opinion. And do they say it? Yes, they do. Do they say it at the wrong times? Yes, they fucking do. So my son made a statement of he felt like the principal should be slapped. Whatever she did, whatever it was, I don't remember. Because once again, this was at the beginning of the fucking school year. So, with that being said, let's march from beginning of the school year is when. Somebody help me out. I know I got kids. I should know this.
September before.
Yeah, it's like August, September. So they go back to school. Now you got August, September. Here we are in February. My son had to walk on pins and needles all of fucking every month, every day that he went to school to make sure he didn't do shit because this principal pretty much had it out for him. You might as well say. This principal name is Lindsay Box. To me, she's one of them white girls that want to be black. She has that demeanor and this attitude of, oh, I'm not worried about you or whatever. But personally, I feel like she is. I feel like she's scared of the black parents that come to her school. Uh, I feel like if I was one of them rowdy ass black parents, I wouldn't be feeling this type of way that I am. So, now, to get to the nuts and bolts of this, my son goes to the bathroom. A troublemaking kid goes to the bathroom at the same time as my son because he already had it in his mind, oh, he's going to the bathroom. I'm finna sit back home. I'm finna try to fight. Now, I found out through the school that that's what this kid does. Uh, so, kid bumping up at my son, pushing him, bumping him, like, yeah, you scared to fight me. I beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. So, my son just walking, doing what he's supposed to be doing in the bathroom. As he getting ready to come out, the little boy swings at my son. So, my son, like, whoa, push him up against the wall, like, hey, man, I told you, I'm not trying to fight you. As he holding him up against the wall, all of a sudden, and this shit sounds random, but this little dude cousin come in the bathroom, slam my son to the floor. So when he slammed my son to the floor, my son get up and he swings them hands. He put hands on him. Like anybody in their right mind, if you get slammed to the floor, you getting up and you swing because now you pissed. If you've been into these school bathrooms, that ain't nothing but concrete. That shit don't feel good to get slammed down on. So when he got up, the only teacher that seen him was when they finally made it out to the hallway because his older kid, better yet, 8th grader. My son is in the 6th. This is an 8th grader that slammed him to the floor. Much bigger kid. Went out to the hallway. This kid backtracked because he wasn't expecting my son to come with them quick hands. And he landed a few. And so that's when the teacher finally came out the classroom and broke it up. So my son get put out of school. And I got hit with an ultimatum. Either you pull him out of school or I will expel him. And this will go on his record. So, as a black parent, I'm furious. But once again, I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to handle this the correct way. I'm like, that's an ultimatum. I said, either which way my son is out. So you called me into this office, said we're supposed to be having a discussion. Where's the discussion? There wasn't no discussion by this lady here named Lindsay Miles. Her mind was made to fuck up. She already knew what the fuck she was going to do because she stopped my kid's mother from enrolling them into the school and said, before you enroll them, let's go into my office and have this conversation. Once again, no fucking conversation was had. It was an ultimatum given of either unenroll your student or I will expel him and this will go on his record. We are a no tolerance school. So she tried to hit me with that no tolerance policy. So I'm trying to have this conversation with her. We're no tolerance. We're no tolerance. Okay. So his mom was asking, so why the other kids ain't out of school? Why is just our son? So they tried to make it seem like he was aggressive. But this was during teacher conference. Every teacher looking for my son to come back to school. One teacher, we sit there and we talking to him. I'm gonna leave his name out of it because I guess I already got him in trouble when I told her, hey, he said this. That kid is a known troublemaker. This kid has to get escorted to the bathroom by a teacher because every time he goes to the bathroom, he's trying to start a fight with another kid. He told my son, like, man, I wish you would have just told me that it was him and I would have known for a fact that you didn't have nothing to do. But I understand that you was upset. When you're upset, there's really no talking to you at this time. So all these teachers know because I gave them paperwork from my son's therapist on how to get him to calm down. But at the end of the day, when you fighting, who's gonna talk when you get done fighting? That's same for the flow, man. Like I'm heated because I know how I am. I ain't no talking. I don't want to talk. There's nothing there. There's nothing open for discussion. So when they asked him, was there anything different that he could have done? He said, no, there was nothing I could have did. He mad. So y'all hold that against him and make him seem like he's the aggressor to say this is the reason why we are putting you out. So let me tell you one thing that this chick really had to say, and tell me if this don't sound like the police. Because I put her in the same category as the police are saying, when they shoot somebody, I fear for my life. As a grown-up woman, you gonna tell me that you fear that my son was actually gonna slap you? My son is 12 years old. Everybody that's seen my son know he's slim as a pencil. But you scared that this little kid gonna come to school and smack you so hard that you know you're gonna have to go to the hospital or something because you ain't thinking about these two cousins was in the bathroom slamming my son to the floor. What about if they would have, if he didn't get up and defend himself, and they would have got to trying to stomp him out or kick him all in his face, and he had to go to the hospital then? then I guess I'd be wrong as a black man coming up there ready to cuss all y'all out and being real furious and get lawyers in on this or whatever, you know.
Then you should have.
So when I'm asking these questions, I'm giving y'all the whole full-fledged story to let me know where I stand if I'm wrong, or do y'all have any advice or any different direction that I should go? Because we do have the policy also. Because I feel like this policy is fucked up. Because once again, like I said, they treating our kids. If you fear for your life, why are you in this school district teaching black kids? Why are you here?
I can't see that.
Why are you being a cop in this area?
What you say?
And black people, you scared. It says, hold up, man. Yeah, a zero tolerance policy in schools say they are part of a school prison pipeline. Yeah. So that
prison?
The school prison pipeline. They are
school to prison pipeline. Basically, what they're doing is they're treating your kids, you know what I'm saying, as if they're prisoners. And then what ends up happening is what happens, you know, if they get expelled, sort of like, you know what I'm saying, what they're trying to do to camp, then what does that do? That automatically, you know, creates a pipeline where they automatically feel like, hey, well, if I'm damned if I do, if I'm damned if I don't. That's how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I know about them alternative schools. I went to Project Excel, Lappin Park, and Nova when they first started. Like,
but look at this whole situation right here. Once again, my son was on the verge of being a 4.0 student. All he had to turn 2 of them A's into just regular A. He had an A minus, and he just had to turn to a regular A. He was a 4-point student. But now, 4-point student, and see, this shit seems strategic because all day today I'm talking to other Lutheran schools trying to see what's up, and they don't get the idea or fathom you putting them out now with 3 months left of school. It's re-enrollment time, but this is that was just a little bit. This is where the kicking ass comes in. You can come back next year. But if my son was that damn bad of a student, why are you letting him back the next fucking year? But you want to tell me I don't really do that. I really don't do this, but I'm going to let you know why you doing it, chick? Because you ain't got too many students in that school that are putting out grades like this. My son is top 5 in that school, in the whole entire school. He in 6th grade. So he's top 5 from 6th, 7th to 8th grade.
I'll just say it like this, and you know, like you know, advice is simple to fight it, but I really just kind of feel like they were trying to cover up the bullying.
Well, you see right down there where it says actual cause schools to turn a blind eye to bullying.
But that's what it is. It's a cover up.
It says right there.
It's a cover up.
So the question is,
in school. Them 2 kids are still at that school right now.
What you saying?
the question is, what's the race of the other 2 kids that attack your son?
The race of the other 2 kids is black also.
They're black. Okay.
And they are still in school, and they're still doing the same thing that they've been doing, terrorizing other kids. And actually, they just started with my other son now.
First of all, like I said, lawyers should have been involved from the beginning. When it happened to Will when he was in the 5th grade, and them kids rushed in and jumped on him, and they tried to flip the script and tried to sue me for something that they kids did to him when he defended himself. Nah. It was on camera that your kids rushed in and tried to jump on my son. Baby, we could take this straight court. I don't give a fuck what the principal got to say. Fuck her and the whole damn nest of eggs she done laid on.
See, you let's say charter schools. Charter schools is something else. I have to look this up.
And we funded the charter schools. That's the crazy part about
it. I had to look it up to see what a charter school is, you know, because I was like, what makes it, you know, what's the difference?
Charter is like hope.
charter.
There's all these schools that's building their own little stuff. Like Lutheran got
They
all them.
independent.
Hope is a Christian school. Yeah, they almost independent, but they funded by us.
Yeah, they funded by the government, but they are independent. And the reason why they're independent is because they can be selective. They can select who they want to go to attend their school, and that's why they have like the lottery or those things like that. Who they want in there. So of course they want high grades. They always want high grades because grades make their school stand out. And then when graduation comes, they say, "Hey, we have a 100% graduation rate." That makes them look good. The smarter the school, the more funding you're going to get, of course. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to get the best of everything if you're the smartest. But also, another issue about being in charter schools is that they stated as they're very racist. They're very racist. And another thing is that they don't work well with people with disabilities or any sort of disabilities. So if your child has any type of disability and it is on paper, they're going to use that first. Because see, those other children may have something going on, but they're not on paper. It's on file and records. You see what I'm saying? And that's one of the things it's stated. That's a problem with charter schools.
So, like some charter schools, you can't go to certain colleges with their diploma.
And that's where I'm upset at, because like right now, like there's nobody taking kids right now. It's re-enrollment for next year, but to get him in school for 3 months, there's nobody allowing him to come in for 3 goddamn months.
The only place you can go is MPS. MPS takes everybody local, and you can stick a kid in MPS. Not right now. MPS will take him, but you know what I'm saying.
MPS is all the way south side. They're full too, unless I commute him all the way to the south side, and I have to commute him because they don't have no buses, because at the end of the day, there's 3 more months left of school.
Yeah. And then how does it affect? So if you withdraw him, as they say, that mean he failed this grade? You know, because he's withdrawn. These are his final grades. You get the school completed for him.
Green Tree is accepting students, and all you gotta say is his cousin is there.
And then on top of that, if
Green Tree Preparatory Academy, it's right there on 50. What is that? 50 something in Green Tree.
Webster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that, but what I advise that you do, because I had a friend, I can say no names, that had a child that was in a charter school, but their charter school was out in the area was commonly white people, and they didn't want that child there. Okay, the principal was racist, just as this principal was too, because if you have a zero tolerance, it's zero tolerance for everybody. That means if he got into a fight with somebody else and his two family members, more than likely they're attacking him together. It's common sense. Everybody can see that. Not just one family member is going to fight, and others going to stand there.
Because like you said, like they said, it was only the 3 kids in the bathroom, wasn't no adults in there. So you went with
2 family members. Two family members. Yeah. 2 family members, another child. So he's defending himself. He's fighting his way out. And you got put in the place where no matter what you choose, he's going to be put out. If he get expelled, it's going to be hard for him to enroll in other schools. So they want you to withdraw. So because they don't want a child to be expelled on their record as well. Always remember that, because I got to put this on their record. They expelled the child. They have to put a reason why they expelled this child. So they don't want that on their record. So that's like a scare tactic. So I want you to withdraw this child so you can remove this child. So I don't have to explain why I'm putting this child out of school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my thing, what I would do neither. Allow them to just expel him, but I will go ahead and call the NAACP on her, because this might not be the first time she have done something like this.
Well, it's a problem. It's a problem. I'm married to a black dude.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. How many people? Let's say this right here.
First of all, my cousin, my uncle, all of them married to white women that hate the rest of our family. Hate black women.
They can be married to a black man because they love the black man, what he offers. They don't mean they love black people. They want what he offers. And how many times?
What I'm saying is that's going to be her. You know what I'm saying? If you try to take take it to like racism or whatever, her excuse is going to be, well, I have a black husband.
I'm not
Okay,
black.
we don't have to say. We don't have to say. Okay, we don't have to say racism. We don't have to say racism, but she targeted him because he has issues, other issues that his daddy just explained. You know what I'm saying? That he has letter he gave. She targeted him. She already had incident with her at the beginning of the school year, right? You stated that. He came, your daddy came, and you gave papers and said, "Hey, we're working on that. This and that." She labeled him once he gave her those papers. So now, even though those other children are there, they may not be labeled. You get what I'm saying? They may not. So in her eyes, he's labeled. Let's get rid of him. That's how they work. You look it up yourself. Look it up. Just Google it. Simply Google charter schools and the issues they have. Racism, and if the child has any type of special needs or anything, they normally don't want those children in their school. And so just Google it. It'll be right there for you. You sound staticky. Say it again.
You're staticking. Still staticking.
We can hear you, but it's just staticky. What is like the static on top of it?
Nope. No good.
Y'all already know everybody internet going down. We still can't hear you.
No.
You got static on you too. Now. Okay, y'all sounding better now.
Talking and finish saying what you said it sound better now?
Yeah, you sound better.
You said we sound better now.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Slow.
It comes down to my frustration is like right now is what you were just saying. It's 3 months. Ain't nobody like charter wise enrolling. I got him enrolled in, well, not technically enrolled. He's on the waiting list for Milwaukee Scouts. He's on the waiting list for that, but he's number 91.
Ooh.
So
yeah, because everybody already took their enrollment in.
Yes, no more. So everybody trying to send their school kids to these charter schools because they have smaller classes and stuff. But like you said, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to use the race card. But what I am going to use is an empathy card. This chick don't have no empathy. She don't have no compassion. She don't have nothing. So why are you a principal? Period. If you go in there and you say we're going to have a conversation, but we don't talk, you give me an ultimatum. How is that you having empathy or passion or anything for kids? Why are you a principal? Her assistant is passionate about what she do. Her assistant, unfortunately, got to go with what this broad is saying.
Mm-hmm.
So she got to roll with it. That camera went off, Jay. The superintendent over their schools is rolling with it just because he don't want to overturn his principal or make her look some type of way. But everything that I heard from all the other Lutheran schools is why they didn't send him to the other campus. Why? It's only 3 months. Especially if you're gonna roll him back for next year.
Right.
Why you didn't? So these are the problems and these are the issues, you know. And like I said, I'm trying not to be that angry black man because, like you said, Rob, if I was that angry black dude up in her face, she probably would have thought twice about putting my son. Because she would have filled for her life. But see, that goes back to my old saying, man, stop playing with people's lives out here. Because when you play with a person's livelihood and stuff, they might play with your life.
Right. So what are they? So I guess Because you didn't make a decision yet, right?
I think his mother made the decision and said and told her because I left out the office.
So even like, so I guess you need some clarity because if they send him home, because they could have, what about sending the work to home with him? Homeschool, virtual class. They got all types of options that they can offer. Um, since they are, say you did go with a withdrawal, what are they offering you? I mean, will this grade be completed? I guess you need to know that. Or will he have to repeat this grade because of the bullcrap? And why would I even want to put my son through that next year?
Yeah.
If it's going to be the same principal who has a personal grudge against him and she's using, um, you know, the help that he's seeking as making him a problem, like he's a problem child. There's no way that a problem child is going to be at a school getting a 3.9. I ain't never heard of it.
Nobody ever
I
heard of
ain't
it.
never heard of it.
Nobody ever heard of it.
That's why D isn't at the school anymore because the principal had it truly out for him after the whole stalking thing. He was stalked by this girl. The girl said she was gonna have her boyfriend come up to the school and shoot him. But instead of the principal saying we're gonna take care of it, she said it was just kids being kids and all this other stuff.
Kids don't
No,
play
you
with this.
can't. You can't play those games nowadays.
Kids
It's
don't
And
play.
then it got to
2024.
the point where the girl was starting to cause harm to my child, and my child needed therapy. Then the boy actually showed up to the school.
Middle of the park.
See, so me when my friend had this issue, I advised my friend. I know this is my friend wanted her child to be in a charter school, and this charter school, like I said, was way out. And she did call it the NAACP, whatever. So they came down there and helped her. Probably she had numerous problems. They see her child even got attacked and all types of other stuff. But I said we have to. I know we want our children to be in these schools and they have good education and stuff. But us as parents, we have to advocate for our children. We always have to advocate for them. And sometimes we have to make those decisions to save our children's mental health more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And we know they're put in situations where they can't help themselves and people try to take advantage of. Then we have people who don't protect them. We can't just allow like the school system to protect our children like you were saying. Because the person still came up to the school. Right. School failed to protect your child.
Yep.
Because
So
when you expressed that concern, they said it was child's play, but it came to reality. But what if it had turned to a different way? You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So you probably more likely had to take your child out to protect your child. So we want the education. I understand that, but me, I value my child's life and my child's mental state, their mental health above all. You know what I'm saying? And so if it should become between this school and my child, I'm going to remove my child because I'm going to advocate for them. I'm going to make sure they're safe. There will
And
always be another school.
that was my thing also, and I did get that from a lawyer. Like, why do you really want your kid to go to this school? Lawyer did
Mm-hmm.
tell me that. So that was my thing also. Where my son's mental state is, he loved his teachers.
Mm-hmm.
His teachers helped him get over that molehill. I mean, not that molehill, but that mountain of bullshit that he was going through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lot, but I'm not gonna put all that out on the podcast.
Right.
For those that know me, y'all know what it is. Uh, these teachers helped him with that. But now here comes this broad of a principal that steps in and stops all that. You know what I'm saying? So like that paperwork said, it's like you trying to make my child a statistic. Why are you a principal?
Yep.
I know when I was up in school, but my grades was good, the principal used to talk to my ass like, "Hey man, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? You got grades like this, but you want to act like a clown? Like, come on, man. You need to make a choice. You trying to be a smart dummy, smart clown? Like, come on. You be doing
Educated
what you got to
fool.
do in work. Get all that other stuff alone. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
when it came down to it, like she had no problems with my son until I threatened to sue her. Then she started picking with my son. Everything that happened was his fault. Oh, it was a fight. Oh, I'm gonna pick him out of the bunch. You must have been the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So my son got to the point, I don't want to be at that school no more. And I pulled him out of the school.
Mm-hmm. And how's the school he's at now? How does he like the new school?
He's doing online.
Oh, online. Okay. How does he like that?
So far, so good. My oldest, he's still there. And I mean, he's flourishing. I mean, on a roll, he's student of the month. And this is his second time being on a roll his senior year. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, when we was growing up, we had that, but it wasn't no online. You going straight to this alternative school.
Yeah.
You going straight to this alternative. Welcome to the jungle, people.
But see, you was in Christian alternative school with 3.9.
No, you most definitely want to go to alternative school with 4.9. You most definitely want
No,
to.
you won't want no alternative school to 4.9.
No.
You was going to alternative school with a 1 point, a point something.
Right.
Those the kids that barely go to school. Not a kid that go to school every day.
Let me tell you something. When I went to what?
I went to alternative school because I got kicked out of two Milwaukee Public.
Yeah, my first alternative school was Nova. When they was across the street when Custer was Custer. And they was in the church. And that was what? No, I went to Nova, Lappin Park, and Project Excel. Now Project Excel, I like the Project Excel. They paid us for coming to school.
What was it called?
Project Excel. It was across the street from Tech.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those into the church, and you know, everybody's gangbanging and everybody's GD folks.
I blame you too. I blame you too.
You know, it was one of those situations. Everybody.
I'm trying to see if I can see some of the other.
I blame you too.
It's not on camera.
Tony called me early in the morning. You left for school yet?
Oh man.
Come on over.
Man. It was like, that's not big girl. Who coming in?
No, the comment up on the screen.
Yeah. What's up?
Somebody just said rock name. That was all.
Yeah, shot that for real.
Somebody is showing you some love, Rock.
I know they love me.
No, don't get shot now. Don't get shot around. What's going on, Rock? What's going on?
Nothing. Y'all silly.
You don't put on the best hair for a reason.
You so close.
Look, somebody might pick this show up, and you know they might pick me up. Hell,
Oh.
hell, shit. Look, they pick y'all up, pick me up. Shit, hell, who knows?
Hey, Rock, you always on here.
Where Brandon go?
I don't know where Brandon is.
He been off of here. What is you talking about?
Before the discussion started.
Oh. I think you want to eat off want to say some things, but sir, do you have your asshole opinion, or did you just give it?
Well, I can go into my asshole opinion, but I've been trying to let Rock go ahead and finish saying some positive stuff that she is saying for us. You got any other positive comments?
Man, nothing. You know, like I said, we just advocating for our children. The world's not going to treat them right. We don't expect them to treat them right. That's why we're their parents.
Yep, you gotta stay prayed up so you can keep them prayed up.
Right. We have to monitor them. We have to monitor everything that's getting poured into them. Their environment, what they see, how people are treating them, just everything. And that's how we can do the best that we can do, as our parents did.
Yes.
Listen.
They monitor everything.
Leave religion out of the schools, leave religion out of this podcast.
Oh, I'm
saying?
for you too, brother.
I got some tips for all the strippers out there. Don't walk down dark alleys and don't take what in it.
Did Brandon pop back up at the bottom? I heard somebody pop up.
Somebody popped in.
Somebody popped in. hear the little doop. That's all I hear.
I think it's about to
Okay. Well,
I pray for all three of y'all. Hey Jay,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
I pray for everybody else too, but eyes might try to strike me down. I'm not gonna bring religion
Who's
into
gonna
it.
bring religion into this? It gets me in trouble every time.
I'm gonna bring religion into this. I'm gonna bring religion into this. The reason why I'm gonna bring religion into this is one of the reasons why I'm not one of the most religious people that there is. So here you go, Oz, with the asshole opinion.
Very
So you got all these charter schools and all these black communities getting all of this funding from us, hardworking people, trying to send our kids to what we consider to be a better school. But as you see, these schools don't have our kids' interests at heart. Now, I'm not going to say all of the teachers or whatnot. You do have some that is subject, and I want to say suspect. I will say it that way. Um, and you got a nice amount that do have our kids' interests at heart, interests at heart. So I can say all them teachers, like all them teachers. When I go pick up my son, and I have my other son in the car, they coming up trying to hug him and they miss him and everything else. This old face ass bitch never do. You know what I'm saying? She walks past with her little smug face on her face, and walk right past like, oh, it is what it is. And for you to tell a therapist that's trying to tell you the main reason why it's good for this kid that had some issues to stay into this school because of his teachers helping him with what he's going through, with the trauma that he had, and your only option is, this is what you got to do. And put my kid out, knowing that it's enrollment time. With it being enrollment time, everybody is enrolling for next year. Also, knowing most of these schools does not have any openings to get in because you only got 3 months left of school. So, even when I told her, like, I'm worried about how my kid is going to land. He's a 4-point student, 3.9, let's say that. And with him not coming to school for the rest of the school year, how's my son? Oh, he's going to do good. He's smart. What the fuck that got to do with the damn T and China? Just because he's smart, is it fair that he get held back because he defended himself while two cousins try to jump him in the bathroom? Or do you see it okay? And as they used to do on Django, what they call it, they had the slaves fighting against the slaves. You seeing all these black kids fighting against each other. That's good for you. Is that what you're saying? I mean, once again, I'm not going to sit back and act like, okay, she racist or not. I don't know. I never really cared for her in the beginning because of how she used to conduct herself. Once again, this is a principle that said, let's have a conversation, but never had a conversation. This is a chick that called us into the office, and when she called us into the office, she put my back against the fucking wall and told me, either you can do this or you can do this. Basically, my son was out of school regardless of the fucking fact, whatever I had to choose. Basically, you can choose he has something on his record or he don't. Knowing that all black people don't want nothing on their record at all. So, as Rose said, yeah, scare tactic. We're going to put this on your son's record. As black adults, we don't want nothing on our record. Hell, when we drive down the street and they pull us over for a ticket, we are like, what the fuck? Like, god damn, I don't want a goddamn ticket on my record. I got a clean driving record. You know what I'm saying? We give a fuck about records. But they know that's how they keep. That's how they get us at all fucking times. So now here we are, parents fighting for our kids not to have stuff on their record. At the end of the day, Jay, show this smug face chick one more time real quick, so everybody can see who the fuck she is. Lindsay Ma. She act like she cares about the kids, but she don't. She act like she's down to earth because she want to walk around and wear the retros, J's, and stuff like that. Always want to seem like she's this, that, and the other, and she's not. She don't have your best your kid's best interest at heart. And I can stand on that 10-toe strong and I tell her all this to her face in a nice gesture manner that I possibly can. Because if you are a school that's based on religion and church, the main thing that I skipped out of all this, where's my son technically second chance? Because he messed up at the beginning. But where is his chance? He walked on pins and needles every fucking day at that damn school and did what he's supposed to do and made your school look good, making you look good. That's the reason why you want him to come back next year. That's why you want him to come back next year. Because you know he's going to get them damn grades when half your other students ain't. But you ain't put these other kids out of that school because you're scared your parents gonna come up there and beat your ass. That's what the fuck you scared of. You scared their parents gonna come up there and beat your ass as soon as you say you're gonna put their kid out of school and jeopardize their kid and their learning. Well, not even the kids learning, just jeopardize their kids from being put out of fucking school. That's what you scared of. And then with us not being the violent, hostile black people, you gonna tell us, oh, I will expel him because you know I probably be scared. I don't want this shit on my son's fucking background or his report. So now I'm in the motherfucker rocking a hard place where they do like keeping the black folks, make you think and keeping your head on swivel all the damn time. At the end of the day, me personally, this is motherfucking bullshit. My son has to be going through this shit, and at the end of the day, they know, oh, you're working parents. You're not going to be up there. I believe what you said, Robert. You said you can't give it that stupid goddamn they stand on their fucking nose. They know you got to work. They ain't really worried about you. But that shows how much that when they say, oh, I care about your kid. How the fuck do you? You out of school 3 motherfucking months. You might have to be back in the next grade. So how the fuck do you care? That's my damn asshole opinion. I ain't gonna keep on going on because
All right, we all gonna meet up at the school in the morning. Uh,
I'm on for oh.
I think what we need to do is if anybody watching this video, or read or rock, if y'all got any information on any like parents groups or whatever, because that's what we need. We need to get in contact with parents groups. Some people that want to go up there and approach that situation, or give some type of resources or information as far as to be able to help this man out. That's all I want to say. That we need to I don't want to just want to talk about it. I want to be about it. I want to say resolve the issue, not just talk. So if anybody, the email to Str8 STR, the number 8, and then from us 1 at gmail.com. Like send us emails or whatever you can do. If you got T number, my number, Oz number, hit us up and let's some type of a pipeline as far as to support CAMU, support TU, and and get the situation. I mean, here's the thing. I ain't looking to nobody's livelihood, but she does need to be taken down a bit because you can't target a 12-year-old boy. That's no, you know what I'm saying? That's not acceptable.
And if you got my number, just remember on the weekday I go to bed at 9 o'clock. So you call my phone. After that, I'm just gonna look at it.
And especially knowing the background, the history of the situation and what's going on. She knew what all this was, and she still made to make the decision that she made. What was that, Rita?
Y'all glad I'm not the chick I was back then?
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't need you to go up to the
keep your hands off other people's kids.
When you cause nothing happen.
Man, but that's straight from us. We appreciate.
I don't put my hand on people's kids no more.
Ain't you happy that I ain't the person I used to be back then?
I got grandkids now.
True. I got plenty of grandkids. But anyway.
Thank y'all for coming on, ladies. Thank you for all the help.
No problem, brothers. Love y'all.
That's the day this Straight From Us podcast. Remember to subscribe, like.
It be all over Facebook at midnight.
And remember to go out there and vote.
Yeah, go out there and vote. You got Brandon that's running for 6th District Alderman.
I'm
You
not
got
6th district.
you can still apply to vote. You can still apply to vote. You got David King that's running for mayor. And he has this particular thing that he got going on.
Oh wait, but I'm not 6th district though.
You can vote. I'm voting.
Then David King just went up for his election with mayor the other day. So yeah, he didn't. I don't know.
Yes, you did, because you started talking. What you gonna say?
No, I said he's having something, but I thought he went up against the mayor last election. This election just happened the other day.
No, that's a prime. That was primary.
But if you don't win the primary, you don't go to the next level, right? Or no? How does that work? Okay, that's another section. That's another.
As long as you get the
Well, he'll be on next Thursday. He'll be on next Thursday. He was supposed to be on next night, but he will be on next Thursday.
I make sure y'all come back next week.
Yeah, we're gonna get political. We don't really get. They get political. I don't get political.
Yeah, because I know Brandon's election is in April. That's when the next
I
one.
want to know what the hell he's talking about. The last show we had or whatever, he's like, man, you get too political. And this motherfucker got people running for all the but I was too political.
Man, hey, look, this is support. This is support. I'm not getting political. I'm just supporting ones that I think. I do believe we need fresh motherfuckers up in there that's not politicians. That's not political.
It is political. You just said we need fresh politicians. That's political.
No, we need fresh people. I said we need fresh people up in there that's not politicians.
All right, that's not politicians.
That's not politicians.
You run for politics.
Good night, damn it, Jay. You run for political. I want to promote your ass too. God damn it, because you the farthest thing from a thing. Well, no, he politician. I don't know. I might not vote for Jay. He a politician. All right.
I just like politics. That's my pleasure.
At the end of the day, this is Straight from Us Podcast. We appreciate y'all for coming out and joining us. Once again, if y'all have any opinion on what we talked about, any insight or any advice, please drop it in the comments. We can still see it. Please send us emails or however you want to communicate with us. You can hit us on our own personally. You know what I'm saying? All depending on how you know me, you know what page to hit me on. Two of them I don't really count at all. The other one I do. So you have to figure that out. I will see it sooner or later. I'll leave it at that. Once again, thank y'all lovely ladies for coming out. I'm Mr. Cool Whip.
I'm OZ.
With Jay behind the production table. And it's been one, y'all.
Peace.